Legend.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
If you love giveaways, be at the next home game because everyone who attends gets their own Blazer Dancers t-shirt.
We hope to see you again, so visit us online or at the ticket booth for availability on any featured Trailblazers game.
We want your team at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Trailblazers along with your issue on Seagull Texas to 55555. And a guest experience member will respond immediately. Don't miss all the great NBA teams as they visit Portland this coming season. We look forward to seeing you at the next home game. Each and every one of you will be getting your own Blazer.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. You take a look at Clingan. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And here we are midway through the season, and this group of rookies continues to impress on a nightly basis.
And maybe some of these guys are understanding the length of what an NBA season is all about with 82 contests on the schedule. But other guys have gotten stronger. And as they've gained a better understanding of their roles, that's what you'd expect.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Kevin Huerter is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Clingan. Red Hat is out there with Henderson. Then it's Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Here's Coffee. Shot clock at 5. Portland needs to get off a shot. Henderson for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Now Giddey. Outside White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Good on the second free throw.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's Coffee. Pass to Henderson. It's Clingan, top of the key. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Coffee passes to Henderson. And another 3 for Portland.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Henderson's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. And here's Vucevic. Clingan with the steal. Pass to Henderson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And that one's good by Henderson.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Buzelis. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
In the corner, Henderson with it. Here's Coffey. Henderson left side. The shot. And Portland again with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Herter. Back to Giddey. A 3-ball. And it's White missing. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Charlotte. Here's Coffey. Here's Klingon. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he has great respect for the Jordan Bulls era. I asked him if that shaped him as a player, and he said, without a doubt. I saw the professionalism it took for that team to win 6 titles, and knew I had to match it. That level of excellence is something I'll always strive for. I'll always have love for Chicago. You can see how much the Bulls franchise means to him, guys.
Isn't that nice? So good to see. Thanks, D.A. Not a bad dynasty to model your approach after either. Here's Coffey. Still yet to score.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Vucevic. Benny Avdia making his last shot. And it's White missing. To the inside. Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Count it.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Bulls trail by 16. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Herter. Will it go? And Klingon pulls it down. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. So a moment now to see the story for Jalen Smith.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. look here. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Balls checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Bulls trail by 16. Jones finds Ball. To end the run. And again, Chicago. No good. Portland has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Simon's on the wing. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Shoots it up. And Portland again with the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside, Jones. Williams against Smith. Williams with the block.
That's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
Pass to Coffey. Back to Williams. Here's Coffey.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, Simons. Lets it fly. And again, it's Portland converted.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Jerry comes in for Kobe White. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. Take a look at Red Hot, second in the NBA, a great defender. And, of course, Buzelis. He shows up in that same conversation.
Just a productive month for both of these young guys with regard to their rim protection.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Coffey. He has yet to score. Simon's on the wing. Pass to Coffey. Simon's on the wing. Defended by Jones. The shot's good from Simon.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Grant against Ball. They need this one. The shot, no good. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for the Trailblazers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Blazers?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Lonzo Ball out there with Buzelis. Then it's Jones. Then there's Carter. And it's Collins in at the center filling out the middle. And the Bulls making a change here. Smith has checked in, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Chicago shooting only 21% from the field so far. Jones looking for an opening. Unloads from 13. The Trailblazers pull it in. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. To the wing on the left. Simons, the pass to Coffey. Back to Simons. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Here's Jones. Portland making their last shot. Collins setting the pick for Jones. Pass the ball from downtown. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Portland, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And it's Simons missing. The Bulls have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Avdia, the pass to Coffey. Back to Avdia. Here's Coffey, defended by Jones. 3-pointer, Simons. Traps in the tray. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
On the basket by Jones. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. Collins with some nice D. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Good job attacking the rim right there from the big man, Collins.
Inside. It's tipped. Jones with it. Now guarded by Red Hot. Ball from long range. Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
Bulls got 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Coffey, defended by Jones. Clock at 6. Outside, Simons. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
The kick out to Ball. Smith sets the pick for Ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, D.A., that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. The Bulls knocking down the three. And Simons has it in the corner. And another three for Portland.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Outside ball. Kicks it out to Jones. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Avdia can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Smith outside. There's the three. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for Trey Jones. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Pass to Klingon. Here's Coffey. Hasn't made one yet. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Henderson outside. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
White looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for White. Portland's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Henderson. Here's Coffey. Henderson right side. Count that bucket. Henderson's got 17 now.
And showing the kind of dominant potential that Scoot has. Great to see him continue the attack while hot from outside.
15 seconds left in the first half. And here is Giddey. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's White. It's deflected. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Portland Trailblazers.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it, but a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step up or they're getting left out.
FOMO is powerful motivation.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The Bulls shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Clingan is out there with Avdia. Then there's Red Hot. Then it's Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the three, the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Clingan. Here's Coffey. Pass to Kamare. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. And Portland again with the bucket.
Well, good to see Henderson knock that one down, continuing to work on the jumper.
Wide a screen on Henderson. Now here's Giddey. Here's White. That three off the mark.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Coffey. Nothing on the board.
I like the way Avdia is competing right now, always looking to make a play.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
That shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Bulls have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Over in the corner, White. From deep, Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second. Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
The Bulls with another miss.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Coffey. Pass to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
White with another miss.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Buzelis. White wide open. He fires. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
To the middle. A nice shot by Clingan. Clingan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Vucevic. Up top, Herder. No scoring in this one. White with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Coffey. Pass to Henderson. over Giddey. And again, it's Portland converting.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Giddey. Over in the corner, White. White with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Coffey. Back to Henderson for the three. It's all in by the Bulls.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Herter. A three-pointer is right on target. Herter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And he's got such a high basketball IQ for a young player. Henderson already has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got 10.
And right now, I don't think he could hit a barn the way he shot this quarter. How about 2 of 10?
Henderson kicks to Williams. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Simons on the wing, defended by Jones. The leaner, and the basket good. A better shot that time. Simons has got 19 points.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number with the way he's got it going here.
Jones, the pass to White. Shoots over Henderson. The rebound by Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's White with the rebound. Chicago has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Ball with it. He's got 6. Collins, a screen on Henderson. Ball from long range. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but
ends up going with the new group. Here's Coffey. It's Henderson on the wing. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Coffey. 5 on the clock. Back to Henderson. There's the triple. And again, another assist.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen. Taking a look at the Bulls. The guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic is out, and another assist.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even for the top spot all time.
Well, easily one of the best passing performances of all time, and his next assist will set him apart from everyone.
Well, you look at the 30 assists for him. He's matched Skiles' mark from 1990, and it's been a true team effort, as he can't do it without his teammates knocking down shots.
2 minutes.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Coffey. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season? Another possession, another assist.
There it is. Move over, everyone, as there is a new assist team.
He has been magnificent, GA, all game with his playmaking, and now the record is his alone.
For so long, Scott Skiles' mark of 30 assists was the top of the history books. Still in shock it was toppled here tonight. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Portland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Red Hot.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Coffey and the Trailblazers, another three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
White, good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
43 seconds left in the fourth, and Coffey gets it to go.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Back to Herter. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Coffey. Rebound by the Bulls. A steal. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry.
No one has ever had as many assists in an NBA game as you did tonight. Take us through what that's like.
Sabrina, this is why we play the game. You know, everyone was in sync tonight, and that's rare. And when it happens, it's like magic. That's what it felt like. It was like magic.
And that said, how do you improve on a record-setting effort like tonight's?
I like that question, Sabrina. And the best way I can answer that is the game never changes. Just keep the ball moving, keep yourself moving until you're holding that trophy after the last game. There's always room to improve.
Love that. Love that. Well, thanks again.
Thank you. All right, cheers.
See ya. You good?